Have you ever looked at your dog sleeping beside you and wondered, what does this really mean? Not just comfort, not just habit, but something deeper that most owners completely miss. Because the truth is, the way your dog chooses to sleep next to you is never random. It's a quiet language, one built on trust, instinct, and a bond that goes far beyond what we see on the surface. Most people think, my dog just likes being close, but what if I told you, your dog might actually be revealing how safe they feel with you, how they see you, and even how much they emotionally depend on you. Imagine this. It's late at night. The house is silent. You shift slightly in your sleep, and without opening your eyes, you feel it. That gentle weight, your dog curled up beside you, or maybe pressed softly against your back. That position alone tells a story. When your dog sleeps pressed against you, it's not just about warmth. In the wild, dogs and their ancestors slept touching each other to stay safe. Contact meant protection. It meant if something happens, we face it together. So when your dog leans into you like that, they're not just getting comfortable. They're saying, in their own silent way, I trust you to keep me safe. And here's what most owners don't realize. Trust for a dog is everything. Dogs don't trust easily the way humans assume. Their world is built on reading energy, consistency, and emotional safety. So when they choose to sleep in direct contact with you, they're placing themselves in their most vulnerable state, right beside you. That's not small. That's love, expressed in the purest form they know. Now think about this. Does your dog sleep at your feet? At first, it might seem like just a comfortable spot, but there's something fascinating behind this behavior. Sleeping at your feet is often a sign of quiet loyalty. It's not as dependent as curling into your chest, but it still says, I'm here, I've got you. It's a position of balance, close enough to protect, but also giving you space, almost like a silent guardian. But then, there are dogs who do something different. They turn their back to you while sleeping, and this confuses a lot of people. Some think it means distance, or even disinterest, but in reality, it can mean the complete opposite. When a dog turns their back toward you, they're showing a different kind of trust. In the animal world, exposing your back is a vulnerable act. It means they feel so safe with you, they don't even need to keep watch. And maybe the most touching of all is when your dog chooses to sleep right next to your face, close enough to feel your breath, close enough to hear your heartbeat. This isn't just affection. This is bonding on a deeply emotional level. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to rhythm, to breathing, to subtle changes in your body. When they sleep near your face, they're syncing with you. It's calming for them. It reassures them that you're there, that everything is okay, that you are okay. And sometimes, it goes even deeper than that. Have you ever noticed your dog moving closer to you in the middle of the night? Almost like they're searching for you, even in their sleep. This behavior often connects to attachment, not in a negative way, but in a deeply emotional one. Your presence regulates them, your scent, your warmth, your heartbeat. It all tells their brain, this is home. And when they lose that connection, even slightly, they instinctively come back. Not because they're needy, but because you are their safe place. Now here's something most people never think about. If your dog chooses to sleep in another room, or not as close, it doesn't always mean the bond is weaker. Some dogs are naturally more independent. Some prefer cooler spaces. Others simply feel secure enough that they don't need constant contact. And that too is a form of trust. Because a secure dog doesn't always need to prove their attachment. They just know it's there. But no matter where your dog sleeps, there's always meaning behind it. A quiet message, a subtle expression of how they feel about you. And once you start seeing it this way, everything changes. That small habit, that routine you barely noticed before, suddenly feels different, more emotional, more real. Because your dog isn't just sleeping next to you, they're choosing you out of everyone, every place, every option. They choose to rest in your presence, to let their guard down, to dream beside you. And in a world where dogs rely entirely on instinct and feeling, that choice means everything. So tonight, when your dog curls up beside you, or stretches out near your feet, or quietly settles close enough to hear your breath, don't just see it as a routine. See it for what it really is. A silent conversation. A message that doesn't need words. A reminder that to your dog, you are more than just someone who feeds them or takes them for walks. You are safety. You are comfort. You are home. And maybe the most beautiful part of all is that they show you this every single night without ever expecting you to notice. But now you do.